Can I convince you to build the Fire Tomb Warden? Rex is an HP type unit with a first skill called Shovel Whack that provokes an enemy for 1 turn with an 80% chance after skill ups. A second skill called Resurrecting the Dead that, resurrects the dead. Also removes 1 harmful effect of all allies and grants Endure on the ally target for 2 turns. The Revive heals the target by 50%, but adds 2 turns of cooldown time. And a third skill called Ground Reversal that attacks all enemies to remove 1 beneficial effect with a 70% chance after skill ups and decreases their defense for 2 turns with a 70% chance after skill ups. This attack will deal more damage according to your max HP. He also gets a 25% resistance increase once awakened. At the recording of this video, there wasn't much info on him yet, so allow me to show you how to use this unit properly. But first, let's test out how much damage his third skill can deal for the thumbnail. I built him really tanky because I only want to showcase his third skill that will deal more damage according to his max HP. Also, keep in mind that he's not max skilled and therefore is missing an extra 15% damage on this skill. Here is what the damage looks like on a heavy HP build and all these additional buffs. It's not that great, but let's try him again with crit damage on slot 4. That's much better, and we could probably increase the damage even further if we put him on a rage energy set with lots of HP substats, but keep in mind that this skill is also an AoE skill that strips and applies defense breaks. So, with that being said, here's how you should use him. Ignore him for PvE and build him with PvP in mind. I think he's best as a turn 1 stripper into defense break, so I build him on a fast swift set with high HP. However, if you can't get him to at least 200 speed, I will show you another way you can build him after this. Also, try to get better accuracy than mine to make sure he's landing his skills. In this example, I'm using Rex to set up for my Dark Beast Rider to be able to cleave on top of the strip into defense break. We only landed 1 defense break, but he also stripped the wool rune which allowed for my Beast Rider to push back everyone's attack bar. And because he can provoke on his first skill, it would have been a better idea to defend him with Chandra. Here's how that would look. That team was kinda pay to win, and there's also other units like Trix that can strip into defense break. So let me show you how you can build a solid Guild War offense or defense team using Rex for 4-star and below battles. This team is nice because of the speed leader and the khaki being able to nuke on top of the defense breaks. Also, I'm showing this defense again only because I use it for testing. So imagine we're facing a 4-star or below team. But what's great about this match is that it showcases his utility in his other skills. In this situation, Rex is able to apply Endure onto himself to be able to survive long enough and revive Khaki later in the match. Also, since his second skill is fully skilled up, his Endure and Revive is only on a 3-turn cooldown, which ultimately was the reason I won this match. Another way you can build Rex is Tanky and on Violent plus Will for a turn 2 team. The idea for this team is that it's utilizing a strong 4-star HP leader skill and being able to apply Endure onto Trevor so that he can deal max damage if the enemy defense tries to focus him. Here's how you can make this work. Give Rex and your other unit will runes, but make sure that Trevor doesn't have any so that you can possibly get defense broken and focused on the enemy's turns. Then sit back and watch Trevor go to work. We get unlucky in this match though because the Odin strips the Endure, but with 1 violent proc, we are able to already use the second skill again to revive him. I'll speed up this match a little bit and let it play out because I think it was another great showcase of what Rex is capable of. Here's another 4-star and below team that I think works well with the Swift Rex. What I like about this team is having the HP leader skill with all the additional buffs from the Brownie Magician. He will also boost up your team's attack bar and allow the Khaki to hit harder after the strips into defense breaks, as long as you speed tune it properly. the final team I want to showcase is this Tanky Provoke team. I built him on Despair this time to give him more crowd control. Also, every unit on this team can provoke, so after Rex uses his strip, you can start landing the debuffs that will force the enemy teams to only use their first skills. And then you can sustain with Rex's second skill that can also be used as a heal since he revives a unit with half HP. The Revenge on the Fire Warbear is also nice to allow this team to do more damage, even though this isn't a real defense I'm showcasing against here. But anyway, these are just a few ways you can use Rex in your Guild War teams, and most of these strategies could also work on Arena. But honestly, I think he's going to be best for star and below battles. Something else worth noting is that he will remove a debuff on all allies before applying Endure. So if there is a beneficial effect block applied on an ally, he will remove the effect before applying his Endure. Now let's see what he can do in RTA. Keep in mind that we are back to using my version of this unit that isn't skilled up. I built him back on the Swift build with a bit more accuracy to try and get that turn 1 setup. But of course, we didn't land a single defense break. But that's okay because he shows throughout this match why his second skill may actually be his better skill. I hope you can now see Rex's true potential. Also, let me know in the comments below if I have convinced you to build him and who I should convince you to build next.
It's hard being a slick head, but it's real being a slick head.